So hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum, Sat Sri Akal, Namaste. Welcome to another beautiful episode with nice people, global leaders, active member of the communities in the world who are creating a difference, a big difference, and they are beautiful ladies with me. Please welcome my two guests, Anukriti from India and Padma Priya. She's also from India, and we are just going to hear them, listen them, what projects they are doing to make the solutions for the communities they are working. So I just want to request for the introduction, Anukriti. I just want you to give your introduction to the audience, who you are, who is Anu. Just tell us.
Hi everyone. Hi Sakib bhai. Hi Padma. It's lovely to see you all. And namaste from India. Lots of love to all the viewers who are watching here. And my name is Anukriti Negi. I'm from India. And I'm a person who likes meeting new people and helping communities, learning more about other cultures, picking new skills, and invariably prioritizing world development. So currently, I'm working toward a master's degree in hospital administration. And I have a tendency to care for voiceless people. Like it's in me. I like helping people. I like to help people who are in need. And I believe that nothing is too tiny or nothing is too big, in my opinion. And that every one of us could contribute in making this world a better place to live in, making this planet more sustainable. And I believe that UPG has given me this opportunity to collaborate with people like Sakib Bhai and Padma to make this world a better place to live in and by improving living conditions of the people in India or outside the globe. So I believe this is a great opportunity that I was being gifted by God, we can say, or by United People Global, so that together we can do a better good. And yeah, this is me.
Thank you, thank you. So she was Anukriti from India and also from the United People Global family, because we just connected and we made a very strong bond between us by sharing the emotions, learnings, experiences, helping each other, motivating each other. And some of the member went out with me, what they are going through. That was beautiful, and I did too in the same way. So we have another beautiful lady with us. Over to you, Padma, please.
Oh, thank you, Sakib Bhai, for inviting us. First of all, me and Anukriti for inviting us. My name is Padma Priya. I'm from India. It was nice meeting you all. Namaskaram. That is what we say. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
nice meeting you all. And it's a good evening because we are here to discuss on great issues today. We are here with the projects and to introduce ourselves. Introducing myself, my name is Padma Priya, and I completed my master's in biotechnology. And I had been Indian ambassador from 2018 to 2019, and for at South Africa addressing the climate change. I'd also be NCC cadet with C certificate A grade holder. I had been part of climate change from past 7 years. I had been a volunteer. I had been a college bearer as well as I'm present working part of UPG. So how great are the opportunities if you explore also. So here we are as a mouth bearers of tomorrow, the torch bearers to create a difference. And I would thank Sakib Bhai for giving us this opportunity as well as to make this world a better place. We are contributing something that is going to make a big difference someday. Thank you so much.
I'm just realizing that you guys are so amazing. So easily you just said very big things. I'm ambassadors in 2019. I'm doing climate change work. She's saying I'm working in health sector and what. This is so incredible in this age. You guys are so young. I'm 35 now. Having my, सफेद बाल भी आ गए मेरे. I'm just starting now, and you guys achieved so much already. Just congratulate you, and I really appreciate the effort. Of course, whatever you have achieved, it required uh, a lot of efforts, hard work, focus, determination, right? Commitments, and of course, challenges are also there. So I just want to ask to Anu first. Anu, what issue you have identified to develop your project and why?
So currently, I'm working on SDG 3. that is good health and well-being. And I am focusing on the target that is 3.3, that is end of epidemic of tuberculosis. So I feel that the challenges we can like faced while doing this project, because it's at its initial stage. Like, I am the person who is initiating that. So many of the times I am focusing on underserved communities, basically to marginalized women or children. So at many times, whenever you are communicating your things, like यदि जैसे मुझे, I want to work with tuberculosis. I know what are its symptoms, what are prevention, and how it is really affecting our world, our country. So sometimes it's really hard for them to know what I am communicating. कभी कभी दिक्कत आ जाती है ना कि हम क्या कह रहे हैं, they can't understand that. Secondly, I feel that whenever you are walking towards something, like if you want to achieve something, there will be many hurdles, right? कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ता है, बड़ी बड़ी लाइनें ऐसी थी. But whenever you want to achieve something, there are many hurdles at the way, and I believe that we never have to give up. Like, every time as a human being we always have a second thought कि नहीं रहने देते ना. Anybody, when anybody else can come at my place and can do that work, why I have to do that? But I believe that during the path, while I'm following, like while I'm going, people don't sometimes don't understand because they are not that much educated enough. So what I am delivering, they are not getting what I am trying to say. I know that I want to help them, but they don't know that I want to help them. So at many times it causes a problem. And second of all, if we say that in our community, there are many big organizations. Like we have CETI, they are working on tuberculosis, right? So they are like, okay, come with us, we'll do that. And you also know that big organization, they just only need a name that yes, we have done these projects and we have done these projects. So whenever,
Okay.
if I'm talking to a stakeholder or something like that, and when they hear that I'm alone, I'm working on this project, so many of the times they don't like to work, right? They're like कि अकेले क्या कर लेगी ये, इसके साथ नहीं काम करें. It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
उनको ना ऐसे नाम, like they need a name of big organizations
You know,
which they are working. And it's totally okay, because they need accountability, right? They're
mhm.
like, how can we trust this girl, and she's so young, how can she do it, how can she do it? So I what the thing is that I have understood that whenever you're going to reach any goal, when you're focused enough, when you have a dream, just protect it, just believe in yourself, and you can do it. There will be many hurdles, but you're a champion, you can do that. So it's just like that. Padma might also have some issues, you might also have some issues while you are doing, like it's not a simple path always. And if you're having failures, that means you are coming closer to success. So it's just like that. So
Exactly.
I feel that these are some of the challenges that I consider, because I'm working at an initial stage. So at that time, these are some of the challenges that I feel I have right
So I just do agree with you. You know, there's a problem. There's a mindset. They have
now.
problem with youngsters. अच्छा अभी अंडे से निकले हो, हमें समझाओगे. You know, that's it's very common in the subcontinent. I don't know about the Europe and Africa, but in subcontinent they share the similar culture. So these are also narrative. So I just had an opportunity to talk to the elders in a conference, and I just tell them that now we are the youngest country so far. We have more than 60% population of young people under the age of 25. Of course, you will face young doctors, you will face young lawyers, you will face young activists. So you have to accept us because we are the majority, right? So you have no choice, you know. You have done in your life. Thank you. So I just connected with them, Anu, and I believe every movement is not able to be successful until youth is not there. I know that elders are leading, they are leading on the front, but the fuel, the power, the energy is always required from youth. In the globe, in the history, you can find out in the history, all the successful movement required the efforts of young people who have strength, who have commitment, who have passion. You know, they are compassionate. So I just connect with you, Anu. Thank you, Anu, for sharing that. Coming to Padma Priya, just Vishakhapatna is one of the area I just gone through on the virtually. You know, I have never traveled outside my country, but virtually I have been in the world
Right.
talking to you guys in the African region, in the Brazil. So now I have certain information. So So just want to know, Padma, what issue you have identified in your area and what SDG you are targeting and why. You know why? I just want to know why, which is very necessary because people don't realize why we are doing this, right? So
Right.
that why should be there. Thank you.
So first of all, thank you for asking the question, Sakib Bhai. Whatever you and Anukriti had mentioned earlier is absolutely true. I want to give a clarity on that. That is, before in earlier days, people used to travel a large kilometers to achieve something in their life. They don't have something called as internet like we have. So they think that whatever the struggles that they had went through are the same we are going through. So they think we don't have much knowledge, but with time they also have realized, and there is a long way to go, but still we are going to make them realize that youngsters are something which are the backbone of the every country that we have in today's world. So
Mm,
to my problems which I'm addressing in my particular place community, that is SDG 13 and 6, I'm addressing, that is climate action, clean water and sanitation. So being a person who is living near the seashore, I always admire people who come to my city because it is called as the cleanest city of India, fourth place. So people come to my city, tourists come. But with time, what I had observed is that from the childhood, my father used to say that we don't have anything about Vishakhapatnam, how it used to be. But the Vishakhapatnam we have right now is completely different. So it is because of the climate change. We are protected by the natural resources called as Dolphin Hills from the cyclones and all. Because of the urbanization, what happened is we are cutting down trees. The sea level have risen. There is an increase in temperatures. The difference in different bacteria has occurred. So we have observed the occurrence of different diseases here. The seashore has become very near, as well as we also observed that people are not having complete awareness about what is exactly climate change is, what are
mm,
SDGs, what are different SDGs that we are contributing. They don't even know that how many SDGs are there. By this we can understand that we need to be the voices of this SDGs to reach to people. So that is what something I'm doing in my community, that these are the SDGs we are having. I'm also giving them examples what our country is doing. For example, Jal Kisan, for example, Hargar Pani, Hargar Jal we have, and even the women empowerment we are having the tech support system. So by introducing all these things, creating awareness, I think we will reach a large individuals. As you all said earlier, it is right, there need to be a change in the mindset of the people. To do that, there should be, it will be always starting with a few people, but many things can discourage us, many things can encourage us. Let us focus on the encouragement and move forward. And I would like to quote something which I had heard from Ratan Tata, that is, if you want to walk fast, walk alone, but if you
yeah,
want to walk far, walk together. So
yeah.
walking together is something is very important.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Ending with that uh, superb quote, right? That is very true. And this is the wisdom you just shared. It is there is wisdom in this quote. You know, if someone wants to learn from it, that particular can create his or her path towards his destination. So SDG 3, 6, and 13, right? 6.
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to ask Anu, how you are going to address this issue, what you are going to do to counter this, which you have identified. The tuberculosis is very
Oh,
technical, you know, it's a health related thing. What expertise will you have or you will be required, right? And how you are going to do
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, in SDG 3, that is good health and well-being, I have named my project as Swayam Sadhana. That is, Swayam means self and Sadhana means the practice of awareness. That first of all, I believe that Yadi, you have to achieve anything, any goal, anything, you have to be aware. So, as I have told before, that my focus is on marginalized communities, underserved people who are living in those communities. So, basically, what I'll first do is having a field visit to know like what is the condition of the people living there, is there sanitation or not, are they are having like good health and something like that. So apart from that, then I'll do a data collection too, that is I'll create a questionnaire in which there will be a set of questions, like to know that do they really know that what is tuberculosis, what are its
Okay.
causes, how do we get that, what are its symptoms, what are its preventions, because if people don't know about this disease, even if we getting to who we regular disease, but
Yeah.
यदि उन्हें पता नहीं है कि ये मतलब if they are having some symptoms like fever हो रहा है या they
Yeah.
are having
Yeah.
coughing, sneezing or uh, coughing होते समय they are having blood. So if they don't know that these are the symptoms of tuberculosis, they will never get to know that they are having that disease. So first of all, a questionnaire in which I will interact with the people living there in our local language, that is Hindi, and there will be a set of questions that I have prepared, that what are the causes and what are the symptoms, and I will let them know कि ऐसा ऐसा होता है, these are the symptoms, and यदि आपको कभी ऐसा हो, if you ever encounter that, so public जो हमारी हेल्थ केयर सर्विस है उसने फ्री कर रखा है. They have
Mm-hmm.
provided free medical services for everyone, for tuberculosis patients. So if you found out that you have symptoms of such diseases, you can go to any public health care hospital and you can have your treatment there. And apart from that, जब ये हो गया, after I have visited 1 month for the very first month about telling them about this, I will visit the very second, like after 1 month, to know that yes, they have this knowledge, like कि कितना growth आया है उस चीज में, कि they have got to know कि this is the symptoms, this is the prevention. They should have a proper knowledge about such things. So after implementation of that, based on this survey, I will get to know that these are the people कि जिनको पता है कि this is the disease. These are the people who do not know, and so I have to work upon such things like more. And if they are well aware about it, so as I said that we'll let them know that this is a healthcare center. You can go there. You can have a free treatment access. So in that way. We will eventually have a step closer in letting people know about such things and raising awareness about tuberculosis. So it's just like it's just an awareness strategy that I'll
Brilliant. Brilliant.
implement
Brilliant.
in the second round of my survey. That will be like carried out with my volunteers or with my friends with the questionnaire, and it's just not the एक set rural people like एक कोई set region पे I'm not focusing. It's like there are many
Mm-hmm.
rural people. There are many
Mm-hmm.
rural areas here in India,
Yeah.
in here where I'm living. So I will be focusing on every community. And
Okay.
if and you also know that यदि हमें किसी को किसी चीज के बारे में ज्ञान देना है, if you want to aware any person about something, एकदम से किसी को समझ में नहीं आता है. People don't
Exactly.
get
Yeah.
it at once, right? So that is the reason I said that I'll go after some time again to know that huh, these people know about such things and they are aware about such things, because these are the people who are not well educated, right? And if we want to raise awareness, if we want that these people should know about everything, so we need to do surveys and everything from like at particular intervals. So it would be like that.
The good thing when you were sharing that, the approach you adopted, that is called evidence-based approach. The research tool
Yeah,
you are using to identify the people first, to set your target and work on that particular target, then you will be able to measure them, right? So
yeah,
you have
yeah,
follow-up strategy as well. And now the awareness is there. The second stage will be to access the facility by testing their their health test of tuberculosis
yeah.
or any other
Having
test
a
like
yeah,
HIV,
having a
right?
yeah,
The
having
vaccinations are also
awareness.
there. you know
Yeah,
so why healthcare, the government is always failed to provide the healthcare in rural areas, just because the people in rural areas is still following their cultural behaviors, right? The cultural
hmm,
behaviors, today's diseases are more severe, like Congo virus. Congo virus and malaria, there's a big difference, right? Dengue and Congo, they are, you can see someone will feeling the fever, body pain, right? Vomiting, symptoms are same, but the effects are very different. I'm not medical expert, but I have this information kind of thing because I have worked with the communities, especially the victims are women and children, because they have limited access. चिल्ड्रंस बच्चे ज़्यादातर स्कूल चले जाएंगे, ठीक है, खवातीन या औरतें ज़्यादातर बाजार चली जाएंगी, और they take mothers, especially mothers always took themselves for granted, especially their health. या मैं ठीक हो जाऊंगी, मुझे चाय पिला दो, मुझे ये दे दो, एक ही, they have their particular tablets and they have been taking them for so long, unless and until the condition became severe. So I really appreciate that evidence based approach will really help you to gauge the families. You know, if you reach one mother or a woman, you reach one family there. So I hope you are targeting them. Thank you very much. The strategy is very good and it will really help you. I have another question, but I'll come to you after Padma, because Padma is targeting one of the prominent issue which world is facing, and it is one of the conflicts between us, between states. You know,
Right.
it's water, not water, but clean water. Water is the 71% of the earth, you know, which have the Kahoot question today, right?
Yes.
And we realize it. But how we are uh, how to make this sure there should be reservoirs for the coming generation, because we are wasting it, we are polluting it. You know, the water cycle is affected through human actions and certain behavior. So Padma, I just want to ask how you are got strategizing to counter this particular issue. What you are doing? Harshita just joined us. Let's welcome Harshita first. She is driving. I don't know. She is in the
Definitely.
car. Oh my God! Look at her. The celebrities with us. Harshita Sharma. Yeah, you can't hear us. Okay, fine. So she can listen. She can't talk. We
You're
can
on
see
mute,
you.
dear.
She unmuted herself.
You're on mute. Harshita, you're on
Yeah,
mute.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
No.
not audible, dear.
You need to change your phone, by the way.
she has iPhone.
Okay, coming to you, Padma. My question: what you are doing in this very critical issue which world is facing, and what's your objective and how you are going to make it?
Okay, so the reason for me to select 6 and 13 together is climate change is related to clean water and sanitation. During this COVID period, because we didn't had a chance to pollute things, they had become better by themselves. Our Mother Earth has a facility; she is a healer by herself. So if we leave things to itself, in the next coming upcoming 75 years, according to statistics, if we don't create any carbon pollution right now, in the next 75 years, our Earth would return to the year 1953 back again. So the Earth is going
Mhm.
to heal itself, but
Yeah.
at time, because we are urbanized, we need to move forward, we have time issues and all, we need to use it on a renewable basis, that is using the renewable resources much efficiently. For example, coming to clean water and sanitation, there are some industries which are located near the ponds and factories. They release their effluents which are directly into the water without any particular licensed form. So what happens is that the water gets manipulated, and because of the increase in the temperature, the microbes will multiply by themselves, and it creates a lot of diseases. There is a need
Mhm.
of institutional presence as well as a correct guidance for them to follow. As an individual, which I am focusing on is on the minimal level right now, that is
Okay.
making people aware things that this is what is happening. Please make your level best efforts to avoid it,
Mhm.
but to reach on a higher level, we need the support of the government as well as different international institutions. So a strong international institutions, strong governments who have a particular focus to create a difference, as well as individuals at a mind level need to realize that this world we are enjoying right now, the ones which are upcoming in our generations should
Mhm.
also enjoy. So for that, there is no need to, for you to stop it just right now. You can start reduce using it, so at one day it will become zero. As a aim, India want to reach carbon zero by 2070. We want to reach it in a slow gradual process, so by that you will also get habituated to it, as well as you can become a role model for the people across the world. So that is something I'm working on right now.
And this just remind me one thing. The neighbor country, Bhutan, I guess, right? It is
Yes.
Bhutan, right? If
Right.
Bhutan can do it, why not Vishakhapatnam at least? I'm not talking about the whole India because it's very
Right.
big, but Vishakhapatnam or not Vishakhapatnam, a small town of Vishakhapatnam can do this. We need to set an example, right? We need pilot
Right.
projects at least to show, to encourage the community that it's possible. You know, it just वो क्या कहते हैं हम लोग पैम्पर्स की उम्र के बिगड़े हुए लोग हैं ये, right? राइट?
Yes,
वो
we
पंजाबी में कहते हैं पोतड़िया दे बिगड़े दे ने। So pampers की उम्र के बिगड़े हुए लोग, it will take time, right? This is
right,
this is one of the difficult job that this is issue. That's really sad to say. We are just working on to make them realize कि भाई ये प्रॉब्लम है, को प्रॉब्लम बताने के लिए हमें एफर्ट करनी पड़ रही है, फिर हम सोल्यूशन पे आ रहे हैं, राइट? एंड दिस इज व्हाट माय क्वेश्चन टू यू अनु। यू सेड कि शुरू में तो किसी को डायरेक्टली बात समझ में नहीं आती। आई जस्ट वांट टू ऐड वन क्वेश्चन इन योर स्टेटमेंट दैट how difficult it is to create awareness among particular thing you are focusing. What the challenges you are facing from the community, from the administration, or from the civil society?
Okay. So when we talk about awareness, so it's really hard for people to believe कि हाँ ये मुमकिन है, it is possible, right? Even though if I talk about myself, like sometimes it's like I have a thought, कि यार लोग समझेंगे what I'm trying to say. Will they get it what I'm trying to say? Because even though if you, I know everything about it, right? But sometimes it's very hard for an individual also to communicate what they are trying to say, right? Sometimes people don't get your feelings what you want them to understand. So if I talk about like जब मैं किसी educated institution की बात करूँ, like of my friends or if I'm taking any session, that won't be that much difficult because those people are little bit like they are well educated. उन्हें पता है कि किस चीज़ का होता है, but they don't know that disease in depth. But when I talk about marginalized communities and as I'm focusing on women and children, so it's really hard for them to understand. पहली बात तो उनको पता ही नहीं कि ऐसे नाम करके कोई डिजीज भी होती है. Like
जी,
even though if we say कि हमारा इंडिया बहुत डेवलप हो गया, वी आर अ डेवलपिंग कंट्री, वी आर गोइंग टू बी डेवलप, बट स्टिल देयर आर पीपल इन आवर कम्युनिटी दैट आर लिविंग so far away from the urban places that they don't know कि ऐसी टाइप की कोई डिजीज होती भी है. And in the community where they are living, for example, if we say it's an infectious disease, right? और infection कैसे होता है? यदि if I am infected or for example someone is else is infected, so it's communicable. उस इंसान को पता भी नहीं है कि उसके लंग्स में that germ is from 6 months to 1 year. So tuberculosis is something that आपके lungs में वो 6 महीने आप you will not get to know and आप बीमार भी नहीं होते हो. So if we talk about women, they will first of all I know that they will say हमें क्या करना हमें तो ये कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. So I feel that that would be one of my challenge to let them know, and I feel that that would be one of the hardest challenge for me कि उनको समझाना, because यदि आप किसी को समझाते हो ना तो it requires a lot of patience, because at many times people don't understand, they don't want to understand कि हाँ जान दो ऐसे तो बहुत आते रहते हैं, because as we have said, like everyone says that पहला सुख निरोगी काया, right? The first
right,
goal of an individual is to take care of your own health. But we as an individuals, we as a human being take that one thing for granted. That one
yeah,
thing that we always say. That is the reason during the COVID we have so many death rate, increase in death rate, because people were not concerned about their health. So making these women and marginalized communities be aware about this disease, that आंटी ये होता है, ये इस चीज से होता है, साफ सुथरा रखो अपने आसपास, and just like that, so that could be one of the challenge. And as Sakib bhai said कि at the administrative level, so as I said before that many people do not understand कि उनको ऐसा लगता है कि ये अकेले क्या कर लेगी, what she will do. I don't have any support of any big organizations, because I know that many big organizations are working towards this. But I'm like, I'm an individual. I'm a leader of my community. I want to work for that. I want your support, but I don't want your stand कि ये लड़की हमारे उधर से काम कर रही है. I want to be an individual. यदि मैं 10 लोगों की अपनी मदद करूँ, यदि I have chosen कि मैं इस रूरल कम्युनिटी में काम करूँगी, यदि मैंने 10 लोगों की जिंदगी संवारी है, that would be more than enough for me than having that stamp of any big organization कि ये लड़की ने हमारे उधर से काम किया. So at the administrative level, I believe that many of the times, if I'll talk to bigger healthcare professionals or something like that, they will be like, "अरे हमें तुम्हारी like in which organization you are working, हमें उनसे बात करनी है. I want to talk to the high officials. Talk to me. I'm the one. I initiated this." So I I know because I'm planning to have an healthcare like a session on tuberculosis awareness of tuberculosis with I'll be in contact with some students or some like those who are pursuing MBBS, right? So they're like I want to know the brochure, I want to know the pamphlet of the organization that you're working. I'm like I'm as an individual, right? I'm working for that. So at that administrative level, I feel that यदि मैं किसी हॉस्पिटल में जाके भी मांगू कि can I have the data of the tuberculosis, like क्या like what is the status of tuberculosis in the hospital, they won't let me do that, right? Because they are like
Okay.
तुम क्यों आ रहे हो, तुम्हें क्यों दे हम, यदि कोई big organization आएगी they will grant them, I'm telling you, they will tell them कि हाँ इतना status है, इतना statistic है tuberculosis का हमारे इंडिया में. So that could be one thing at the administrative level. And community level में भी जैसे मैंने कहा कि awareness is like यदि आपको किसी को किसी चीज के बारे में you want to make them aware, so it requires a lot of patience for yourself also to let them sit and to let them understand कि ये ऐसा ऐसा है. Because I know this is the hardest challenge for me, but I know I'll achieve that. Because as I said that if you want to have success in your life or if you want to reach any where you will get many failures. And you know, Padma and Sakiba, you also know the people of India who are living in rural areas. They don't get things. उनको
You know, it's almost same. We are just sharing the borders, but the culture is same. The narratives are same. You know, the languages are almost same. So I was just connected your one thing that what challenge you were sharing, that these are the benchmarks that how they treat uh, CSOs or individuals, you know, and they are from with certain NGOs as well, certain companies, you know, the CSR, the corporates, the big shots. The big shots also love to have big shots, you know, right?
yeah,
So I don't know, they just send benchmarks like this, and the majority are at grassroots level, so no one can access them, and they can't access the big shots too. So there's a gap as well. This is one of the challenge every individual, especially individual, faced when she or he start taking actions, right, for certain community issues, especially in the context of sustainability. It is very challenging, you know.
yeah,
Coming to Padma, coming to you, that I just want to, you know, the uh, issue you are targeting required a lot of resources, because it is not about the environment of particular community. It is about the earth, right? It is
Right.
connected. We have only one sky. You know, I was when I was working on the interfaith harmony, I said we have only one sky. We have only one water resource. We have to share the same water. Then, if we are sharing the resources and we don't have an object, why can't we sit together to talk on the common issues, right? So,
Right.
how difficult it is, or what challenging, or maybe the difficult part of your actions you are going to face. What is that? Hi Harshita, I know
Hello
you are
everyone. Now am I
smiling.
Hello.
audible?
yes.
Yes.
I had to join it and I'm sorry I'm in Delhi, but I had to join it guys.
You know,
How's
we are
Thank you.
everything?
enjoying, the discussion is very beautiful. We are enjoying a lot. Prachi, I'm just feeling pity on Prachi. She is trying to join, but I know why she is losing the connection. Same, the internet connection is she is having. So good to see you. Thank you, Arshita. I hope
Same here.
कि काम हो गया, नहीं हुआ, अच्छा हुआ, was
नहीं
it
हुआ
good?
साकिब भाई, अभी भी नहीं हुआ.
ना
मेरे को
करें.
आज भी रुकना है. मेरे को आज भी रुकना है.
अच्छा, ओके ओके. I'll pray for you. Let's pray कि
Okay,
इनका
I
काम
am
हो
here.
जाए.
I am here with a friend. Thank you so much, and
Okay,
I really
thank you,
want you to
thank you.
meet her. Hi
Hi,
everyone, how
hi.
are you? Please meet
Hi.
Hello,
Ananya.
hello.
Hello.
And Sakib bhai, I asked her to come on the camera because she's my friend from past 14 years. Okay,
14
and
ईयर से
yes,
एक कैसे बर्दाश्त करो एक दूसरे को तुम लोग हैं?
पता नहीं पता नहीं, but दोस्ती की मिसाल हम हैं definitely.
माशाल्लाह, माशाल्लाह, आप लोगों की
So
बलाएं ले ले, हम लोग नजर ना लगे.
thank you. So मेरी
थैंक
खुशी
यू,
का
थैंक यू.
राज है ये.
ओके,
तो
अनन्या,
वैसा
राइट,
मेरे
अनन्या,
जो
शी
भी
इज
मेरा
अनन्या.
प्रोजेक्ट है उसमें सब में शी हेल्प्स मी आउट. डोनेशंस करना, रिसर्च वर्क करना, सब में शी इज माय बैक एंड.
क्या बात है, पक्का प्रोफेसर ही हो आप फिर. She is professor.
जी
You are not assistant
अब
professor.
आप लोग
Well,
कंटिन्यू करें, मैं भी
yeah, yeah.
यही हूँ. I don't want
Thank
to
you, thank you.
disturb you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Good to see you. It was really nice to see you. Right.
Thank
So,
you.
so coming to you, Padma, and I'll just ask you. I hope you got it. What I was trying to ask. Yeah.
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, I was joining both the SDGs together, that is 6 and 13. There was a small story which I used to hear when I was a child. That is, women in generally developing countries, women are considered as a responsible individuals to bring water to their homes. Consider a place like Rajasthan. A woman walks nearly 15 to 20 kilometers every day to fetch water for her family. Right. So, in this process, she is losing one eminent feature in her life, that is education. She is feeding her family. She's doing good for her family, but education is missing to her because of the climate change as well as the clean water and sanitation. Consider this, that there is a tap at her home. There is a need for her to just walk a few steps and carry the water back to her home. How great is that? She can go for education also. So this is something we need to address. We think that we are getting water at our home, we are having good facilities, we are having good conditions right now, but there are other families also like us who is also living in this world who are not having that. So isn't our responsibility as a fellow human to be assisting them, to supporting them to get those facilities in their home as we have? We not give them the 100%, but at least we are trying something to create a difference. So this clean water and sanitation is something which is a basic right of every human being. Every hour 6 children die because there is no clean water. It is polluted with different diseases. As we are also mentioning about good health and well-being, good health and well-being only comes if we work hard. We need to consider the past diseases, the present upcoming diseases, and if we have COVID like thing again upcoming in our world again, how we are going to handle it? For example, think in the past first 2 months of how we had handled the COVID. We don't know what it
Mhm.
is actually, how to handle it, what medicines to take, what is the reason of spreading this particular disease. The water is very much associated with diseases, and it is affecting individuals. There are some diseases where people do not know the symptoms earlier. ऐसा बोलते हैं घर पे कि मम्मी का हाथ होता है तो सब ठीक हो जाता है, कुछ ऐसे भी होता है जो ठीक नहीं होता है। और मम्मी बोलती है कि सब ठीक हो जाएगा बेटा, लेकिन मम्मी खुद नहीं सोचती है कि मम्मी को कितना दर्द होता है।
जितना
तो
दर्द
ये
होता
भी
है। Nice,
सोचना पड़ेगा। घर का
nice,
मतलब
nice. Yeah,
घर का मतलब ये भी नहीं होता है कि मम्मी को सबको देखना है, ये भी होता है कि मम्मी
exactly,
की भी देखभाल करना पड़ेगा सबको। In
exactly,
the same
exactly.
way, our
Yeah,
earth is a mother. Let's take care
yeah,
about
yeah. Brilliant, brilliant.
So
So
we
it was
call
very, very powerful lines you just said it, and I just said it in one of the United for Ukraine event. Anukriti was there, where I said we all are the indigenous people of this planet Earth. We are
right.
not Indians, we are not Americans, we are human first. So if we are human, we are the son of soil, daughter of soil of this Mother Earth, right? So we need to treat them the way it is treating us. It is welcoming us by showing the beautiful shores or coastal side or the natural resources, the sceneries, the weather, the rain, the snowfall, how beautifully it is carrying us like a mother. And we need to think how what our behaviors are. And now the mother is getting sick day by day. We need to at least give her a space to heal up. So we should not sabotage the process of healing at least, because planet Earth heal itself. Human can't do anything, but human are integrating some toxic material which is not the part of her process, which is just stopping the healing process. So we need to think that whether it is plastic pollution, plastic is created by us, but we are throwing. Okay, we can create plastic, but we are throwing in the ocean, right? The last energy class we had, that man shared the fundamental concepts how this planet Earth working, and it was my first time I heard that. So coming to you, Anu, that I know there are challenges, but there must be someone who are supporting you, and in what capacity you are collaborating with individuals, with the administrations, because the issue both of you are working with, it is directly associated with the state departments, the district governments, the administration, because it is the responsibility of the states. But as we all know, being the active citizen, positive citizen, it is your social responsibility to create at least awareness, to raise voice. And one thing, there is a constitutional right in Indian constitution as well, right to information. So you can ask any department of India to give you that particular information you need by requesting a petition, or you can just submit an application in the department as well. So who are your supporters, how they are supporting you, what is their role, how you are going to make it.
Yeah, so when I talk about my stakeholders that will help me in supporting this project, so first of all, I'll say पहले बंदे तो मेरे यूपीजी वाले होंगे. Every UPG person will be one of my stakeholders. Because I remember that we had a meeting, you remember, of Pride meeting where we represented our own project. So in that
Yes.
way, when we presented, right, so we get aware about what everyone is working on, right? Padma just said that she is working on climate change. So मुझे पता पड़ा ना कि विशाखापट्टनम में क्या problem है, on what are the things that we need to work upon. So in that session, as I said, that we were having 8 to 10 UPG people. So there I presented my project, and there I made them aware that this is tuberculosis, this is the project I'm working on. So first I feel that that will be UPG fellow mate, and second I feel that my friends, of course, because whenever I am visiting any rural community or somewhere places or like any institution organization somewhere, so they will associate, like they will come with me to have an assistance. And if I talk about educational institutions, there are many government and non-government schools here in my community. Like there are around 19 non-government schools. So I feel that वहाँ के जो बच्चे होते हैं ना, they really require this information. They really require this information, right? So in that place, first of all, if I talk about administration, so उनके जो principals होंगे, they will help me in such way.
जी
So
जी.
educational institution will be one thing. This could be in person. But if I talk about online sessions also, I will be in contact with many healthcare professionals. They are not. It's not important that they should be from my community. I can be in touch with them through LinkedIn, and I can help let them know that this is a type of session that I want you to take, and I will be a facilitator so that we can make more and more people aware about such things. Because if I talk about in person, मैं in person यहाँ की rural communities में काम कर लूंगी. But if I talk about a global level or at the India level, तो उसमें
Then
if I have
virtually, yeah.
healthcare professionals, yeah, so
Yeah.
virtually that will help me, right? So that could
That's
be
good.
one thing. And if I said that, if I have to have a healthcare camp in that region, so I have to have a conversation with the pulmonologist who is there in our community, and also to the pharmaceutical industries because they have CSR policies like corporate social responsibility that they have to give something to the community. Like उनके लिखा जाता है ना कि हमने इतनी medicines provide करी, this is the
जी जी
safety of
जी.
it. So they could be some of my stakeholders. So I believe in this way, these are some of my stakeholders that will help me and support me in making my projects reach a more and more step forward. So, yeah.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So you have smartly identified your supporting partners who are going to add value, right? Or by implementing this, one of the permanent issue, because TB is not today's disease; it is the disease, right? It's been coming for years. Yeah. So coming to
And
you,
also,
Padma. Yeah, yeah. Do you want
yeah,
to
I
add,
want to
Padma?
add that. Yeah, I want to add that United Nations ने ये कहा है कि till 2030 we have to achieve all the 17 goals. But if we talk about my own country, India, India ने कहा है कि हमें TB free India करना है till 2025. So
Okay.
they are like 5 years more like back कि हमें
Perfect.
5 साल से पहले करना है. So it's just in that way कि यदि मैंने I could put something my
Exactly. It is like that. Of
that
course.
and I
Of
can add
course.
something, so we will surely achieve till 2025 because 2025 is just in, we can say, 1.5 years because we just only have 5 months for 2024.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
that way, when if if my country is working towards कि नहीं, we have to eradicate tuberculosis till
Hmm.
2025, if they have set a goal, so individuals like us have to come forward and have to work upon such things. Like because from the starting of the session, we said that our youth is our change maker. So if we youth are aware, about such things, and we know that yes, we can do something. So eventually, one by one, we can eventually achieve such goals. So that is
Brilliant,
something
brilliant,
I would say.
brilliant. Of course, and this is the way, this is how a nation develop, by the
Yeah.
common shared purpose, by building public narratives, right? Come to the common goals, come to the common approaches, right? So coming to you, Padma, that how you are collaborating with the Swachh Bharat, right, campaign, the Swachh Bharat campaign. How or what collaboration you have, what strategy you have to connect with the partners, and are you already starting it? Are you going to start? What level? What is the stage of your project right now?
Thank you, Saki Bai, for asking this question. So, first of all, talking about the collaborations, we started with the first step of making a team. Once we are done making a team, at present, we are working on making the material right now, because to reach the students, we need a good material, and every student cannot access or understand the same material. So, we are working on the material right now. Once the material is done, we will reach the offline classes as we are doing right now, and then shift it to online to reach larger audience. Coming to the collaboration, in this collaboration, we are planning to collaborate with the local NGOs as well as the
Yes.
NGOs which are across the world, if we can. And to reach them, I think we need to be at an individual level, at a higher level. For example, if I attend UPG, such type of platforms much more, and
Mhm.
represent whatever which I'm doing right now, so much people will be aware of it. And when I come back to my offices, in governmental offices, they'll ask me, what did I do? If I say them all these things that I work with this international organizations, they'll get to understand that I have a good communication and connections outside the world. So for asking something before anywhere, you need to make something by yourself first. Because if they ask me today that what you're doing, and I'm just saying them that okay, I want to work on it, so they think that I don't have any base on it. So I think the groundwork is very important before collaboration, and present we are working on it. In the future collaborations, we want to collaborate with some more NGOs, much more, and
Mhm.
then also with the government, so that we can reach large audience, as well as to address the issue so that everybody could understand it in a much more diverse form.
Perfect, perfect. So we just discuss the name of UPG, the platform like UPG. So next
Right.
question are the remaining questions are related to UPG now. Tell me what motivated you to join UPG and how the journey of UPG contributed towards your project and your goals so far.
So should I start, bro?
Yeah, yeah,
Should I
yeah. I just
start?
want to continue with you. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So UPG is a platform which I get to know through a site called as Youth Opportunities. When I visited it, I had got to see about UPG and what are the goals they have. They have given a quick description of what is UPG. So that lines have motivated me. The first thing is that come together to make a difference. So I want to make a difference, to be part of the mission, and to build a beautiful future for the future generations. Generally, people think that we are working for future. We are working on our present to make a beautiful future. If we don't work today, we can't make something beautiful tomorrow. And this
Exactly.
UPG platform has given us an opportunity to be part of a 10-week training session, which each session is given by great eminent speakers across the globe. And this opportunity is something which we do not get all the time. For example, for a single session, you need to pay a large amount of money outside. For
Exactly.
example, $60, $50. Here they
Mm.
are motivating us, creating us a path to achieve our goals. Earlier, we have a aim to create a difference, but we don't know the path, how to go there, how to achieve it, what I am, what is the things I need to improve, how I can contribute to my community, to the world. This path is laid by UPG. This path they gave us, these are the raw materials I'm giving you, I'm teaching you today. Use them appropriately to build a better future tomorrow. To do that, I think UPG is a great platform, and I would encourage everybody to join, because this is not an opportunity that everybody gets.
Yeah.
Luck only hits your door twice or thrice. Just
Mhm.
open it when you have. That is very
Exactly,
important.
exactly. Thank you, Padma. No doubt they are crazy people. I call them crazy. They are
Right.
crazy. They just want to do it. They just want to do it. They just hold it as like a mother who
Right.
is not letting her 3 years old baby to go outside. No, come here, do your prepare first, then you can face the world. Right? So they
Right.
just did this with us. Thank you, thank you. I just want to Anu, same question with you. Why you are here? Why you join UPG? What makes it? What how
And
they build their capacity, and what is the contribution of UPG journey so far in your life?
yeah. So first of all, Padma, you have like answered my like whole question that she just illustrated it so well. Like
Yeah,
first of all, kudos
exactly.
to you. And if I say like just like her, I was just going through my notifications. I had this opportunity to, so I found UPG there, and like I just went to the website like what it is about because it has just initiated in 2019, right? So it's just in success. Many people don't know. And as she said, like your luck does not knock your door twice. So it was just a golden opportunity for all the people who we met in UPG, and it was really nice. And I just filled the form, and I was like, okay, let's go for it. Uh, देखते हैं कि होना होगा तो हो जाएगा. And फिर also I was not knowing that I was selected. I literally was not knowing because I had a mail on first May, but I was having my exams. So मैंने mail देखा, फिर the second mail आया on 13th May, and I was like, how did I get selected? So then afterwards, I took the classes, and really, this 10 weeks of intensive training program on sustainability really opened up my mind. As Fatma said, na, see, if you want to have one session, you have to pay $50, $100. I don't know how much amount of money we have to pay. And these instructors were from like eminent institutions. They were founder of big institutions, and having their 1 hour class was more than enough. And first of all, the teachers, and secondly, the people that I met here. Oh my God, it was always one of my wish to have friends from each and every country, right? I never thought that I will meet so beautiful people like Saqib Bhai from Pakistan. I have met such beautiful people from Pakistan. It was so lovely to meet them, and also it really opened up my mind. Ki, wow, like the way they think, everyone in UPG is working on some of the other objectives they are focusing on, right? And the way they are doing it, it's so impressive. So it's really nice that UPG gave us this opportunity to know what is sustainability, right? Because if even if I talk about me as an individual, बचपन से 8th क्लास में जो हमने एक definition पढ़ी थी, that meeting our own needs without compromising the needs of future generations. Thus, I am genuinely speaking. Genuinely, I only knew this definition about sustainability because हमारी खुद की एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन में, हमारी खुद की स्कूलों में, हमारी खुद की कॉलेजों में, they did not teach us that these are the 17 goals, and these 17 goals were being written by United Nations. They are being adopted by United Nations in 2015, and now we have reached 2030, and still we youth are not yet aware about something. So how we will expect कि जो लोग they are not educated, they will be aware about such things, right? So United People Global has given me opportunity to know about sustainability, how we can make this world a more sustainable place, and it was really a very beautiful journey that I had here in UP, meeting new people and working with them. So yeah, thank you UPG, and thank you to all of you.
Thank you so much. I just want to
Yeah,
I just want to make this statement that we have been chosen. People who are crazy, who realize they have purpose to live. But I ask to children or the students whenever I got chance to speak with them, I ask them, do you know millions of people die daily, hundreds of people die daily, but you didn't die yet. Do you know why? And they didn't have the answer. Then I just tell them, because you have a purpose. Find your purpose. That doesn't mean you will die. That means you will have a reason then why you are alive. You know, we have a purpose. So why we have been together here? Because out of nowhere, because I just received emails. Uh, it's been more than 1 week. It was there. I was getting notification from Anjali Dubey on my email. What is this? I was asking someone to unsubscribe. I don't have enough space in my, you know, Gmail storage.
yeah,
So what is this? Someone said that stupid. You have been selected as candidate for the UPG System Leadership. Eh? Really? Selected. So
Oh,
it means we have been doing something for the betterment of the community, and that's why how we connected. You know, people has been chosen. It's our belief. You know, it is not the earth is not autonomous body. We need to believe there is some power who is operating it, right? The Bhagwan, the earth, the God, something is there, and we are human here, right? The physical phenomena of nature is the only definition of the existence of God, I believe, and many people believe that. So, coming to both of you, because I need to end that. एक घंटा हो गया पता भी नहीं चला. Someone was asking about भैया 30 मिनट बहुत नहीं है. मैंने कहा 1 घंटा पता नहीं चलता डिस्कस करते हुए. ठीक है ना. So I just want to tell you that tell you the audience, the supporters, what support you need, what you want to give message for your project, for your community. It can be UPG community, it can be your community, it can be anyone. And I just want to remind you, we are running a love UPG campaign because they are running that. So one line for UPG as well at the end, right? Over to you, Padma
yeah.
Priya.
Okay, starting with me. Okay. So, if you think about a community, about your own family, that would be a community. If you think your entire district is a community, it would be your community. If you think the entire state, entire nation, go to the world level. Think the entire world is your community. What is
Correct.
your community? It is having a common focus. Let us have a common focus towards SDG goals, addressing them, abiding to them, as well as to fulfill them. What makes a difference is that we are thinking about ourselves. Let us think as everybody as our friends, our family. That would create a difference. Community doesn't mean people. Community is also emotions. Community is also friendship. Community is also relations. So it is not just us, it is also the animals, it is also the plants, it is also the life below water that we are addressing in the SDG 17 goals. So everything is included. Today we want to be happy, let us give a chance for others also to be happy like us. That's something we could achieve only to encouraging each other, having self confidence, working together, believing in yourself as well as others to create a change. And at the last, not to forget that everything matters and your difference can create a great impact in somebody else's life. Don't think about achievements, think about the process. Achievements will come with time. Thank you.
Perfect, perfect, brilliant, brilliant. You guys are so amazing. I wasn't expecting this conversation with Mega. मैंने दो expert बिठा लिया है. They are not. You guys are not candidate by the way. You guys are masters in your field so far. So मैं मेरे को भी शर्म आ रही है कि तू क्या कर रहा है भाई यहाँ पर. Thank you, Padma, for the commendable work and beautiful words for the world global community, and I just felt that this is the bond of global citizens, right? We are the global citizens. This is the example of global citizenship that we are having right now, talking, sharing, appreciating each other, with the gratitude, with the respect, that love. So that's what I learned from UPG family so far. So last but not the least, hi Anu, over to you.
Hi.
Over to
Oh
you.
God. So, my last message that I want to give is basically to our youth, because I believe that our youth is our change maker. And as there is one saying by Kailash Satyarthi that the power of youth is the common wealth for the entire world. The faces of young people are the faces of our past, our present, and our future. And I believe that no segment of the society can match with the power, idealism, enthusiasm, and courage of a young people. And I just only want to say that the commitment that UPG holds, that you can do what you can with what you have rather than waiting for someone else to do it. And it's really hard for everyone to believe that I can do something. To believe in yourself that you have the power to change the world, you have the power to change the community, and you have the power to make a change in this world and make it a better place to live in. Because everybody counts, whether you are rich or poor, whether you are strong or weak, whether you are influential or otherwise, you have the power to make this world a better place to live in, to make this world more sustainable and peaceful for our future generation. And at the end, I just only want to quote one thing by Anne Frank, that how wonderful it is that we don't have to wait for someone else to make this world a better place to live in. We can do that. And if every individual has made that commitment कि हाँ मैं कुछ कर सकता हूँ, this is my sole responsibility towards my country, towards my community, towards me as well. We can reach a day where we will have a beautiful nation, where we will have a sustainable world, where we will have a world that is beautiful, sustainable, peaceful for our future generations. So with that, I just only want to end my thing. Thank you, Sakib
Amazing,
bhai.
amazing, amazing.
Thank
You
you,
know,
thank
that
you.
reminds me one of our teacher, Mr. Yami Babington. He always reminds us, if it is to be, it is up to me. You know, this is the only formula. If it is to be, it is up to me. Every individual matters, either youth, either children, women, elders, you know, even animals. Parasites matter to make balance our ecosystems. You know,
Yes,
it makes balance. You know, it's necessary. Mammals, right? The life
true.
underwater is helping life outside of water, but human needs to understand. इंसान को समझने की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी. So for you, what you shared, Anu, that the post-COVID effects, and Padma, you also highlighted that the COVID taught us a lot of lessons. Either it's not about climate change, it's not about health, it's all about how human being making their life easy or difficult because they have the choice. The God has gave them free will. It's up to you. Either you want to create mess or you want to create peace. Either you want to destruct this earth or you want to make this earth more livable. Why it is have to be better if it is not livable now? It's getting. We have what I used to say. We have the largest food resources today. Still, people are dying on due to hunger. That is the big question on human behaviors. How why they are have resources, capture the resources, particular developed countries, and they are not sharing it. So we need to share. We need to open the door. Otherwise, the doomsday will be there because they will cross your borders. No matter you have tanks or missiles or your forces. If they have choice that they can die by sitting there, and there's a food across the border, they will cross the border. So it is not about, I don't like the term of developing countries and developed countries, majority, minority. I don't agree with these terms. I don't believe in these benchmarks. We are equal as nation. We are, if there is equality as individual, it is implied that nations are also equal, either big country or small country. These are not the terms because human are same. We have same brain, right, with
Right.
different colors, right? So these are the approaches help us how to make this world more better. And it was my honor and one of the best conversation I had so far with the lovely speakers because you guys are very very uh, have experiences, grassroots level experiences. The example you quoted, that was like someone expert is sitting in a TV show and giving her analysis on particular issue. That was like that. I've been watching YouTube. I have some other interviews as well. Maybe I have few in future. So I just want to thank both of you. Thank you very much. Padma Priya from Tribe 44 from India, from Visakhapatnam, and another my lovely sister from Indore. Indore is the beautiful city so far of India. And Anukriti Negi, thank you very much. आप दोनों का पूरे इंडिया का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. And I just want to end my conversation on the quote of Sir Yemi. He said, sustainability is about ensuring that future generations have access to at least the same resources and opportunities that we have today. So this really connect me that I have a son of 5 years old. I always give example of him. So what I am leaving for him, when he will be on my position, he will be in my age. So I need to give. Maybe he will ask me what you have done, right? What you have leave for me. It's not about के जायदाद ही छोड़ के जाए आपका घर बंगला. It's about कि आप कम्युनिटी कैसे छोड़ के जाते हैं. Because we are, if we are community leaders, what kind of community we are leaving behind. So our action matters. UPG also matter. It is one of the platform who exactly united us. It is UPG that it is first time I'm having conversation with the Indians so far. I never did in my life on podcast. I never had any. I have my friends from Hindu community, but they are not from India. They are from Pakistan. So you guys are. Harshita was the first one, and it is second time I'm just talking to you guys, and you guys are amazing. And this is what I like, that we share the cultures of subcontinent. It is beautiful thing, and so I always say to my Indian friends that फासला रखें, दूरियां नहीं. Thank you
सही
very
बात.
much. I want to end this topic on that. अपना ख्याल
Thank
रखें
you,
and
Sakib.
wish you best of luck for your projects. Thank
थैंक यू
you.
साकिब भाई, थैंक यू, बहुत
Thank
बहुत
you.
शुक्रिया आपका।
आपको भी
थैंक यू, आपने
आपको
हमको इनवाइट किया, बहुत अच्छा फैसिलिटेट किया आपने सेशन को. थैंक यू सो मच.
So it is not the end. It's not about the UPG only. We can have these kind of session anytime, whenever you guys feel that Sakib, I want to talk on this. Let's have a podcast. Just send the topic. I will prepare the questions. Then I will ask to you. Then you will have chance to speak, to share your views, to connect with the world. Right? So wish you very best luck to both of you for the certification, because we are going to end the journey of certification journey. Then and wish you best of luck to Try 44, to you Anukriti and your people, and for your project as well. Let me know if any help I can do on your behalf. You can have certain plans, something with me virtually, of course. So we can have certain discussion. We can have virtual awareness session or tuberculosis or climate change. So I can help you guys to do that. Thank you so much. Thank
All
you.
the best to you too,
थैंक यू।
Sakib bhai, on your
Thank you.
certification.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. सो नाजरीन, ये थे मेरे दो शाही गेस्ट इंडिया से, हमारे पड़ोसी मुल्क से. कितने खूबसूरत ये लोग हैं और क्या काम कर रहे हैं. सी, हमें इनसे बहुत कुछ सीखना चाहिए कि जब भी हम पाकिस्तान को, इस पूरी दुनिया को अच्छा बना सकते हैं. इसी अपरपन के साथ अपना ख्याल रखिएगा. अल्लाह हाफिज़.